Hi folks, we have here again a Permobil F5 Vertical Standing. So this is the most expensive power chair you can buy. This power chair here will literally stand you straight up and you can drive with the seat standing up. So this is a fantastic power chair. It has 7 electrical function on this chair, 7 electrical function. It only has 1 mile, so this chair is literally brand new. The color is stealth black. You can see it's black all the way around. The color can be changed on these chairs, so if you have a color preference, we would give it to you at cost. But give us a call and let us know. But this is the Mac Daddy of all power chair. This is the Permobil F5VS Vertical Standing. So the first thing we're going to show you on all the functions is the standing feature. That's probably why you're looking at this video. So when you put a person in the chair, when a person's in the chair, and you are, let me bring the legs in. We're going to bring the leg. I want to show you something. So the first 2 things you have to do when a person comes in the chair and you want to stand the chair, the first thing is put your chest guard on like this. And the second thing, you have to lock the knees. This is your knee brace, and it is adjustable with this knob right here. This brings it in and out, this knob right here, okay? When you put the knee brace, it's very important. You want the leg all the way in, because if they're out, you're not going to be able to get past the cushion when you put this in. So the legs always have to be in all the way, and then look how easy it is. It drops right in there, okay? So these are the 2 things you have to do. This is adjustable here. There we go. Make it level. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to hit the first button and you'll see the seat starting to go up. And you'll see the legs and the seat moving as it goes up. This is your standing feature starting to work on this chair right now. Okay. The nice thing about this chair, once you see the wheels going down in front, they always go down when the seat goes up in a standing position. And when you're done, these wheels will come off the ground about 4 inches when we go back down. So when you use the standing feature like this, you're still going to be able to drive the chair. So we're going to get the seat all the way up. So this is as far as it'll go. So it's never straight up, like it's always going to be on a little bit of an angle, but that's your standing feature right here. And as you can see, you can still drive the chair with the seat, of course at a reduced speed. You can see the chair, you can see it's brand new just about. You can see how clean the chair is. This is the back of the chair. You can see all the motors everywhere. It's got motors everywhere. So that's your standing feature. While we have the seat standing up, let's look at the back of the chair. Let's look at the base. This is a front wheel drive. What that means, your drive wheels is in the front. This wheel is not in the middle. So with drive wheels in front, the weight of the chair here weighs about 450 pounds. So this is a heavy chair. It's all full of metal, 450 pounds. But look at the suspension. There's 1 shock here. There's another big one here. There's 2 on this side. This is for the front. This is for the back. You have the same thing on the other side. With these 4 heavy-duty shocks and the weight of the chair, this chair will give you such a smooth ride. It's unbelievable, okay? So that's your suspension here. You have an anchor point inside the fork here, and you have another one inside the fender here. This is where you secure your chair if you're going to transport this chair and you need to lock it down. There's anchor points all the way around. You have a motor for each wheel. Each wheel has a motor. You can't see the motor right now because it's covered behind this fender, but you can see the handle for the neutrals right here. If I want to push this chair, let's assume the seat is all the way down, but I want to push it, well, you can see it's not going anywhere. It's too heavy. It's in gear. But if you turn the power off on the chair, and by turning the power off, it makes it a little bit easier. The motor has no resistance. Power is off. If you take that lever, push it down, now you're in neutral. As you can see right there, see the wheels rolling freely? You have to do both sides, and that's how you put the chair in neutral. When you're done, always put it back in gear, and then you can turn your power back on. So, power back on, and you got to give it a second. You can hear the beep. Power is back on. So that's a little bit about the base. These are 14-inch wheels right here. They're not going to mark your floor. They're non-skid. Same thing with the back wheels. Big, large 8-inch back wheels over here. You can see the armature here for the seat. So what we're going to do now, we're going to bring the seat back down. So So I said there was 7 features. We have the standing feature, the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet to go out, the electric feet to go up and down, and you also have the interior tilt. 7 electrical functions on this power chair, folks. This chair has 1 mile, so you're not going to get much newer than this. The wheels are coming off the ground in front. There we go. So we're all the way back down. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take the chest guard and the knee brace off. So if you don't do the standing feature, you don't need these. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the seat lift. This chair has a 14-inch seat lift. So we're going to make the seat go up. So when you go up with this chair, you're going to start roughly at 22 inches. By the time you're all the way up and you add 14 inches, you will be at 36 inches. You'll be eye level with someone. If you're walking with someone, you'll be eye level. This is great if you need, if you're at a movie theater, you want to reach your cabinet, you want to do your dishes. There's all kinds of benefit for the seat lift. Again, with the seat lift, whoa, you can still drive the chair with the seat lift elevated, okay? So this is the seat lift elevated right here. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you something else. Whoop, not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, I'm going to show it to you now. This is called the anterior tilt. You noticed how the bottom went up and now it's facing down? So let me bring the legs in. So if you had someone who has trouble getting out of their chair, let me bring those in. Let me bring the seat lift back down a little bit just to show you. Okay. And now we're going to do the interior tilt some more. If I can hit the right button. So if you have someone who has trouble getting out of their chair, look folks, with the seat elevated, with the interior tilt, you're just about walking out. So this is called the interior tilt. So we're going to bring it back down. There we go. And now we're going to bring the seat lift back down. So now we've done the standing feature, the 14-inch seat lift, the interior tilt. We've done 3 different functions. There's a lot of buttons on here. That's why sometimes I get confused. So we've got the seat lift down. The next feature we're going to do is called the tilt. So the tilt is when the bottom goes back, not forward, but back. So now it's taking the legs and the back as they're all connected together. This is great if you want to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. It has a lot of medical benefits. And also if you want to just relax, or if you want to have circulation in your legs. Now, this is another function. So now I'm going to go to the legs now. So I want to show you how high you can get your feet. So let's just say you have circulation problem, but you need to have your feet higher. You would extend the legs out like this, and that would definitely get your feet above your body. So folks, remember, this chair has all kinds of positioning. If you're 100 pounds or you're 280 pounds, we can adjust these seat, we can extend the legs, we can do all the adjustments needed here. So this seat will fit your contour of your body. So that's a little extreme right there, but let's go back down, and I want to show you if you're halfway tilted. Let's go halfway down. So even right here, folks, your feet are still higher than your body right there, okay? So we've covered that. We're going to leave the legs there right now. The next thing we're going to do is the recline. So the recline is when the back goes back by itself. So you see the back is going back right now, but nothing else is moving. This is called recline here. What's happening now is recline. So let me just switch over fingers here. Now raise the arm so you can see the seat reclining. So if you wanted to be flat in your chair, there we go. There we go. So that would be the flat position. You notice how the arms flip up? So some of you transfer from one chair to the other, from the side to the side. You can just remove this leg right here, this pad. You can transfer from either side, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're going to bring the recline back up and we're going to bring the legs back down at the same time. So far we've covered 6 electrical functions, folks. I'm using 2 buttons at one time right now. You can also do that through the joystick with 1 button. The last function we're going to show you are the feet going up and down. All right, let me bring the seat back up a little bit more. All right, so if you want the feet, now we know the feet go up in and out, but they also go up and down, those feet. So to make those feet go up and down, it has to be done through the joystick. There's not enough buttons here. So what you do, you go to the joystick and you push the on button forward until you see a picture of the seat. So I'm going to keep doing that. There we go. So it's already here. As soon as you see a picture of the seat, by moving the joystick sideways, you'll see the seat go yellow here, yellow there. You just want yellow on the foot plate with a yellow arrow going up and down. So remember, yellow foot plate with an arrow up and down. As soon as you have that, that's when you can work the foot plates up and down. So I'm going to move the joystick sideways until I get there. All right? So I've got the foot plates yellow and an arrow up and down. Now you use your joystick back and forth. So if I push it back, you see the foot plates going down? And if I push it forward, they go back up. So you have a 3 or 4 inch play there on your foot plate for your chair. So that's the up and down foot plate. I'm going to go back to drive. So folks, that right there, we just covered 7 electrical functions on this chair. I want to show you how this chair turns. So if you have this chair in your house, this is how it's going to turn in your house. I have it on fast right now, so it wouldn't turn this fast if I had it on slow. Okay, the seat on this chair, folks, is 17 by 17, but as I said, we can adjust it. We can make them 18, 19, 20, 21. We can make it as wide. We can expand the seat. We can do everything we need to do for you. It does have a large back right here, and it does have a 17 by 17 seat. It does come with a cushion. The arms on this chair, they're not gel, they're not vinyl, they're kind of a cloth. So this is an upgrade. These are cloth armrests, so you don't sweat. The joystick is on the left side. If you're right-handed, we can have the joystick back to the right. And it does have what's called a swing away joystick. So when you get to a dining table, you're not going to hit your joystick. You can move it out of the way and get a lot closer to the dining table with the swing away joystick. Also with this chair, you have right here a USB port. So if you want to charge your phone, there's a little port right here. It's called a USB port right here under your arm. You have lateral pads on this chair. As I said, this chair has everything, folks. Lateral pads. These are nice because they keep your knees together and they keep your feet on the foot plate. So if you have a person with their feet keeps falling off, with these lateral pads, they'll keep the feet on the foot plate. Now these lateral pads can be adjusted, okay? They can go in, they can go out, they can turn, they can go this way, and they can go up, and you can adjust them. Some people like them all the way up to here. It keeps your feet even more on the foot plate, so it's up to you. They're adjustable up and down on the track on the side of this rail right here. Folks, everything's adjustable on these pads. There's adjustments here, 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 and inside of here. It can be moved. Incredible amount of movement. You also have with this chair, folks, look at this. You have headlights from the factory. These are factory headlights, folks. As you can see, the headlights in the back. You have hazards. You have left flasher. You have right flasher. So you have a complete light kit on this chair. When we ship this chair, the power will be off. So you have to come right here where this reflector is and go inside of here where my fingers are at right now. You can see right there, there's a lever in here. It's your breaker. Switch it back on and your power will be on, okay? There should be a note right here telling you power right here. So the power breaker is right here, okay? The headrest on this chair is fully adjustable. This is a big headrest. Let me pull it off so you can see. You can see the size. You might not be able to see in that picture. You can see this way. You can see how contoured it is. Okay, it's a large headrest. It's fully adjustable on this side with all the adjustments right here. So you can adjust that headrest any way you want. All right, folks, so let's turn the lights off. And let's see if I forgot anything. I think I've covered just about everything. When you charge the batteries in this chair, you will use your Permobil charger. This may not be the charger. We'll use this one, for example. Always, like always, it plugs right below the joystick, right there. And as soon as the light goes to full or green, you're fully charged. These chargers will stop charging once it recognizes the batteries are full. So let's recap. What do we have here? Permobil F5VS for vertical standing, okay? 7 electrical functions on this chair. It has 1 mile. It has the standing feature, the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, the interior tilt, and the electric feet that go up and down. That's 7 electrical function. It has the factory headlights. It has the cloth arm. It has the swing away joystick. It has the lateral knee pad, the safety belt. It has the USB port right here. Also, this chair is equipped with the high-speed motors. This chair will go 7 to 7.5 miles an hour. They're not all exactly the same, but it has the high-speed motors, and it has the nether function of an F5. It has the 14-inch seat lift. Most chairs only go 10, 12. This one goes 14. This is why this is the Mac Daddy of all power chair. So if you're looking the best there is, the most comfort there is, this is the F5VS, literally practically new, ready to go. So again, this is a pretty fast chair. The top speed I saw on here was 7.4. They're so smooth, it's incredible to go 7.5 miles an hour in a chair this heavy with this kind of ride. It's just amazing. So as you see, when you stop within a couple of feet, it stops because it has electromagnetic brakes. So it has brakes in the motor. So when you let go, it'll stop. Even if you're going downhill, uphill, it'll stop wherever you're at. As I always say, because of the quality of this chair and the weight of this chair and the price of this chair, you should get a good ride. And this is why they have such a great, smooth ride. I'm gonna go in the grass here real quick. So there's no problem in the grass with this chair because it weighs 450 pounds and all the weight is transferred here. So remember, this is the Permobil F5 Standing, 7 electrical function. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to raise the seat up. So if you're going to drive this chair with the seat elevated, please do it on really flat surface, really nice soft surface. So folks, 7 feature. This one has the 14-inch seat lift, the standing feature, the tilt, the recline, the interior tilt, the legs that go up and down. Just a fully loaded power chair with about 1 mile. The color is black on this power chair. It has the headlights and everything. So I just want to see with the seat elevated how fast it'll drive. So we're going to turn it around and see how fast this one drives with the seat elevated. So this one does drive at 3 miles an hour with the seat elevated. Walking speed is about 2.5, so it's a little bit faster than walking speed. So it does drive up to 3 miles an hour with the seat elevated. So remember, this one has all the features. It has the lateral pad, the headlights, the cloth arm, the safety belt, the headrests. Then this is the one that'll stand you up. So this one has less than 1 mile. Again, another beautiful chair. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.